And recognition, being able to recognize, it gives us self-awareness, it gives us self-control. When we have self-control, we have control over our emotions. Our emotions don't have control over ourselves. We have to let go of what happened to us in the past in order to soar. There's people that are literally still living in their past, and it's not allowing them to function as individuals. They can't make any friends, they don't have any supports, because they're still angry, and Henry cheated on her 20 years ago. And she hasn't found a relationship this year because she's still angry at Henry from 1920.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Henry got moved on, he has children and everything. When you set yourself free, you're free to be who you really are, who you truly are, and you're not ashamed about it, right? You're not ashamed. In fact, you empower and help other individuals because you're not ashamed of who you are. You are not your diagnosis. A lot of people like to take on their diagnosis as if this is just who I am, and it actually handicaps you. For instance, a diagnosis is a definition of what you're going through. It's not a description of who you are. You're not walking around telling people I am the flu, right? You're saying I have the flu. And how do you create a culture that fosters openness and honesty with people who aren't honest with themselves and honest with other people? We have to be vulnerable. Don't be ashamed. Everybody has gone through something. Always, don't be afraid to tell your story. Tell your story. So many people need to hear your story. In fact, I feel like a lot of people go through what they've been through because it is to help someone else.
Do you have any techniques or advice in business regarding procrastination or anxiety to even start?
Anxiety to even start and procrastination. Okay, so I like to use the tip of desensitization. So if you're procrastinating, try also changing your routine, right? So I have people that are so anxious they won't go into a store, for instance. So I ask them to drive up to the parking lot and just sit there, then go home. The next day, they may go into the doorway of the store, then go home, right? So we're desensitizing that anxiety, changing their routine until they feel so comfortable enough to go into the store and say, hey, I got this. And you have to start changing what you're telling yourself. What are you telling yourself that's keeping you from procrastinating, keeping you from doing what you need to do? What are you telling yourself? Because it's something that you're telling yourself. Our thoughts affect our behavior.